yeah, hopeful. See a bit me a qualify. Na ye were 2 games a yebo. Yebo Central African Republic, Morocco, ni abebo Comoros, and so Accra. Na game edika baso yanisia omu game baso Morocco no and the head coach Otuado in the 24-man squad number Lawrence Atizigi Benjamin Asare local player and Joseph Anan omune 3 goalkeepers or twinsa efro mono Ali de Seidu Gideon Mensah Mohamed Salisu Jerome Opoku Kojo Pipra Opon Caleb Yrenchi Jonas Ajeti Ebenezer Anan Alexander Jiku, Elisha Owusu, Thomas Pate, Kwesi Sibu, Prince Owusu, a local player, Afe Mohamed Kudus, Abdul Fatau Isaku, Joseph Pencil, Christopher Bonsu Ba, Kamaldeen Sulemana, Jordan Ayew, Inaki Williams, Antoine Samuel, we any 24-man squad. Utuado, Eddie Ekobo, game my Central African Republic airborne. No much more. Almost a team, no. Assemble or Casablanca. Na technical team, no. Any 2 local players, no. Had to for goalkeeper Benjamin Asare and Prince Owusu. Omo A2 Edward Monia team. Ewo Morocco na players na aka no ehia monchi on Saturday and on be free Accra na omo makadi na so omo hwese by Monday there na obia be piem ewo Blasters Cambo ewo Casablanca in Morocco na wose Blasters ebeye 3 training sessions and sana game no abaso on Wednesday na Otuado squad you odi abayi na me bisa ye wo player B ana players B nanka wo hwe animu so mbetimi awram wo mo anwram obi awram wo hwe on deserve na Ghana yem best 24-man squad no enu anie so ma mention say mfru so Blasters squad no ene da you 2 local players ene wom yama local players no chance ana Selanko obi betimi awram.
Well Husien da say coach, your friend say I don't know. I think no wonder say yeah, Juma or Germany. Loyalty ni our high. You see, me who a lot of conversations going on say players in be or high being to me replace. So first of all, me player and come say onya the chance our team nimu locally. Ka minya ya na ni boy ni dini kama dima muduana
kama dim me won na pepe so ni abrewo
yeah oni Amoah. I was looking forward to me who say name so because it looks like the other nations in there say wa paper ni din kra and yenya explanations to why oyi ni din Razak Simpson of free mu kra Husien say o the Ghana forward lines no beto listen, Niaman for can say you look
at your Facebook page on Tibra, Akoma 87.9 FM. Now also be any down.
Yes, Niaman for can say Albert Amoah na me boni din so on Beshahono. Who among the squad I know a better than
Strikers no one in free man.
Yes, but who should be go on pa? Very difficult to take out any of them. But you look at performance for the Blasters.
Okay.
Edina omo hono. Omo ball omo opportunity for the Blasters to play no in the colors of Blaster. Edina omo dia manya for us to think say obi ntimi ni omo compete. At this point, we still have issues with striking in the Blasters. It's a fact. We have issues with striking in the Blasters. Sani ya ka say goalkeeping ni there of Atizi Guinea one na yo modia until Omofre Benjamin Asaria oko prove a point. Inti Abdul Fatah Ishako oya there. He has proven to be a good player with the Blasters. Intinidino Obemarke Joseph Pencil. And then wire with the national team with the numerous call-ups awenya. Yet to really convince. into Asteris or just Christopher Bonsuba enya a lot of minutes, but a few minutes now when you're in the national team colors, he's proven to be a good player.
Okay.
Yeah, my time bibria or Boboy. Kamadin Suleiman. Ebi afi akobubo match ni bi Atlanta na obeye bi for fraud there. The last games a boy make say he's a name and he can see a friend be because he hasn't been productive. You ran a time and again with the Blasters. Mami game a say where the Kamadin show. Mami game a say where the Kamadin who boom. But a local player and game just one call up program game friend be. Inaki Williams. Husien from World Cup to AFCON to qualifiers. He do so as a host. What the ball Inaki ball no about bomber Blasters no. Idea. BB I say oh yeah untouchables
Sabonus, you show performance at the club side.
And the
invite you.
Club on the at the inquire omu go school ya. Ba ku twa 15 na 80. Na ba ku twa 40. Na ye 50 ozo we 40 ozo akwasi kura twa 50 ozo akwasi on am school fees. Ahono obono Atletico Bilbao no obo show mon. What has that got to do with the Blasters on-field performance? See any results. I was your Oboshe goes no, but Oba it is saying. I hadn't hear no.
By a player who is performing so well from the club, which make us say we invite him.
And Timofa be being convincing me. Say what the national team if I tell Shaku, Obo or Leicester, or ya the Oba. Jordan are you, boy, ya the Oba. It something should convince me. Wabo World Cup, Wabo AFCON, Wabo qualifies. Still, Inaki Williams pedigree in team started of Blasters. Not because coach in the time, but because in the performance, no, Sane ready. Kamadi Suleiman, no, the same thing.
Join the winner of my
Oh, I was here.
Yeah, from Mobile.
Mr. Send your moya, ya, Mama, and Nay Benjamin Sari, coach the new tools or no, number one. They are equally good players in the local league. Individually, Amoah there. Now, Famako Soroko, a defense right back position. Ali do say do not call Echre Ache. No doubt to say, oh, you're a good player. By a number 2 position, you already year pa, and you from World Cup near the either koi, Derek Lamptey. And Ali do. And I'm a professor. Odoy. And so come. But Alidu is returning from injury. Alidu is returning from injury. Inti yemma kama din. No so ma boni ehwe. Because local players no, and you ma koti omo. Ya do omo 2 few minutes near you omo free. But players be about 2 major tournaments. About qualifies. Yenya hu hwe. But they are still in. Okay, so obo we ni de ejitum. Na nya ho school fees ni etua. Ye etua Blasters in school fees. Inti ahun results ni ehwehwe. So if they are not performing, I was here high and wide. Number 3, he needs competition. Video Mensa. He's here to convince us. Why are we pretending as if all is well? But our boy as many as 3 major tournaments. And then pa and trainer ya. What proves when into there should be proper competition for him.
Okay.
Into Sanya ya frere mediama player wonim boy. Prince Ozi. Sa. Mumo obi kwai. Sanya ya tete anka Benjamin Sare sa anka 2 and 3 po na obeji sa na wan hwe. But no he has proven a point. So what makes you think that onona koya no ne omo no obi nso ye mo opportunity I want me here. Say I cannot crepa the Blasters still there were issues with striking. And into the last match at Accra Sports Stadium. It took a Gama and friend say Alexander Juku and the goal who be the Omosha Mai. Meanwhile we had paraded the same names. Obiani wa with me imposing on affront. Intiabusia me argument and then say yes. There may be starters a woman team no more. Ebi ombe she goes be. But then you only your school fees no. Blasters near trade ha. That is where we need them. But there are more opportunities about lots of games. I'm convinced ya. Why not invite somebody to challenge them? And then at least give free Switzerland ibe can na ebi anko ba fragrance no. Me na medant me we are na who say nyon na da. That is how it is. So equally, and you'll be a fault is over local league, no. They are good players if you go your league in more. Mean come out will be but the be more evident to say, yeah, mama or more the chance to play in the Blasters.
Steve Diano no, or say, oh, our club never boss saying about Blasters and now pay for more. Then you film near move before chance. Pepe, Blasters 24 months coordinate the Jano. Will be every room I won't deserve. Nay, thank you, more be room. I am friend Nana.
Observe you, Medasi. Boy, we are one friend of account.
Yeah,
say 2 new collapse. Me dear player no. And I the obonis and almost say almost you need to play a cream. Yeah, someone on observe. I disagree with the coach on about 5 issues, and I'm going to raise it here.
Okay.
The Biam catch them say the beauty of some matured person is a but the I'm going to tell you why I disagree with the coach.
Yes, sir.
Sure, I'm the call up no Ediagro. Mammy says him free. Media my boy, who knew baby as a Black Stars. Yeah, dear, no, I won't catch them.
Prince Usu.
Dear Prince Usu, last season, 2 seasons, no both Kofudius to shine, and Oko Loan or United, and Waba. Mediama and what about 3 games and a friend Braza. She Husien Mohamed born 2 seasons in Nino. Or you're far better than this boy. Hats a folk player Hussein, I am far better than this boy. And can you crunch champion for the last season, one of the most complete central midfielders in our league. And House of Folks Hussein Mohamed of the WB United Division 1. And what about House of Folk and what about House of Folk midfield and see the Koto Jesu. Tim Bia has in the ball last season, Biano. In the middle, who be dancer say, Hussein is a special boy.
Sure.
Was starting the same thing this season. Was there Quadano free for years to shine? A couple loan or United. Abame Diamano, or Bomb Diamond 3 games, the Fred Blaza. Or the mattress ban on the Fred boys, no. A mattress bear. Or Muko to Conehouse and Bujapeni. Mr. Hussein born one chroma and all percent trouble feathers or chroma, oh, Flammy feather. Untimate flat boy way over Hussein. Men caso nimbo but monsieur new blaster level. Their body any blaster call up no onyebi. Omunya hwehwe ni mu no. Blaster no ye. We dia yo, Moses Parker de unze panyini. Moses Blair. Agrosa busa panyi. Yes coach na so akohwe no yi Century Cup. Ye serious busa panyi ni abro. Century Cup. House of Folk midfield and me so a ball last season. I dominated midfield with Kroma. Check you say numbers. A dear mattress now different midfielder. Would evaluate between Hussein and Prince Osua. Prince Osua lady Hussein Mohamed Ukroma. A dear mattress. A binio and yano crack. Boy, and you will be playing and the Paconi are big into way a big. Into a crab, a conia franafra. Well, crab who not tries to be with him, number ton and one. Miss Obim Rayana, the Ami, Miss Pesenko, be Tiaza, yes, to vote. It's vote or Debbie. A crown shot time walk for you, and a coach in Kohane. Now I go ahead time and now who say what the Bibino, or because the BB United, Presby School Park as well. Boy, when a normal fan Alonso Cromono. 87. Oh, pushing from 8 at the quarter, my friend Chastela. Oh, boy, 8 at the Alonso. What has about demonstrating at the biggest stage when a player passes the test at Kotoko has a folk, a or a big boy.
Sure.
The numbers in the performance are better than when no be dinachi near Naberu Blaza. Nature in Namdiaman, Mr. for years to say, and we'll call United low, and Wabama Diama, and then why I was a penny. And your Mohamed Diama African on Bobino. Razak Simpson. I didn't know Razak Simpson. Yana, I had no, we are no releasing crack heavies. No man for moon with you.
Wow.
Coach, that's what Transidia Busan what trade the India. Now when you say it's my decision, as a blaster,
that's a papa dia.
Abujapanyi. Razak Simpson, the last time Black Stars ever bought game before ever bought 2 games. Monko Taki Unity Cup, and he was a starter. He scored. Maybe was I born one go go building. Yeah. I don't think everyone know about Sabon you. Ya Black Star call up, Akobo 2 months ya mfreno. Ya sa Fred Akobo 2 months ya mfreno. And didn't because our last game he started. And he was our best centre back.
The time was.
Mentality na say, no mining in any jaw, no my area. O mining in any to the Ukoka. No my label say when one blaster nasem. When one person blaster qualify, that brought a to a problem. No more than encouraging, nobody about him, no matter as one of the penny. Razak seems to be uniform number, when me not comedy. Menen Casada, but me say the last time he played in the national team colours. No, our best centre back in the tournament here, Cobo England or no Unity Cup. Et Yakoba Sabo New Year. No, Jam no bonus, Yeni and Nescola be Amfreno. Yazaya be Amfreno. Gradually, said as Divokano, they are relegating him. India. You move it to Aquadana for said deals if free North Africa near there, but who did you come from last time? A two year league na league restaurant, you know, and from project. I'm Freddy Beam. Somebody must explain to us. I mean, call the next idea many coach and now. Okay. Was a penny can say no because could decompress as a deal would do at them and fire home because he didn't answer. He knew the atom.
Nice one.
I'm the best example.
Pepe Suarez.
A branch anything at the Abetamwano. Let nobody try to tell us teams are a binumbo. See the team dear binumbo and has to for goalkeeper and go na blaster pool. At the time we invited Benjamin aside, he was not the best goalkeeper in our league. Makasem was not best goalkeeper. No, Emmanuel Kobe.
Yeah.
The next player na the numbers pano. Heart of Lions for goalkeeper. No. Lawrence was it is that time no much share a clean sheet. No one most saves in our league now. Now as for goalkeeper and toss me as a 9.
Benjamin Asare.
Benjamin Asare kwa wako thank you for D. At least he getting bought the end. And away boha, was started a tikian freno. But a coin on training coach and was a Benjamin Mazar in the idea.
Fantastic.
That alone should give you a certain indication. Say, Atletico Beba woman, we were Bournemouth, we were her, but essentially, what example of a dear Benjamin Mazar Akoyentino. Now, who has a place now? Else, we invite you to Bubiana because of what started. But what Bano be done a home dinedia. The one say Abetam wonder so you look at Black Stars leading striker me boy. Yes. It is an opportunity to call Black Stars or ko yi training bi keka. A man confidence level no cost be. How many players? Any real continental competition ko hat trick the first time. If it is not enough to convince the coach. A dear baby last season checking the numbers in the league and in the FA Cup. But what is say for years to say ni no was I didn't be Nigeria. Ki friend blasters man yi because that way abujapanyi dey as we work as a time boy minimum no. But abujapanyi wonu ho. As why assist ba ko bi o say dey no anu no. What bomb matches be do no I assist ba ko. Na no ani a page and say ani de go blaster. Now better one last season combined Okrabe 14 to 15 goals in the league. Was such this season now. She go no question no you know
in Africa.
Assist na Vitina Jau. At the man ne step no take years on the ball no to atrem e Brekuma ko brekiza 15-year-old James no. Enti who be strikers na wo no. But the goalkeeper na one can Amfra finally. Kamadin Mahmudu no. The coach never say onya Ghana ni o maka ntre se bi o mo check the passport no o mfiri kuro no it will be my enye na Ghana fo enye din abu Japan
yes sir
blaster 2 no ya try Tarek said the Steve Okai ya bo the Odoy professor is on kware mja retire kama kra e jano kwan ya wo Alidu very strong but Otepra na say ni plan na very consistent ye bomb paisa no beto no ena nyame aye adom ene ye a local player number 2 on Japan.
Perform so
Peja the enemy according before. Yes. Now him say we want na wa kasa mo nku mo ne harisa fo mo na mfiri ko blasta kom fo mo. Kom mo. Steven Tata no has a foka. No about blasters 4. As about 24 we mo go man mo.
87.9 Kumasi.
Because at that time Steven Tata go blasters no say ku form bot top football abrochire by the nearby. Yeah benches some was ku for I was 2006 World Cup. Ama Ilazu akobono. Ne ye place bebre no mbobo no abrochire. Ilazu kwa de na fe no free tamale aba kinveza aba kotoko. Echebuzo panyi yanya sa comparison ni biemo. Sa wo hwe dina Kamade Mahmudu no. Wo de gina agoro no ma. In terms of the defensive responsibilities and attributes, oh, super.
Yeah.
Now the added advantage in attacking and your man or the man.
FM 87.9.
When the season, we about 2 games. I was your 1 assist.
Wow. As a defender
number 2 last season. Oh, Pomo Mushe goes a fake cream. Jeff for the woman go of the season. Oh, your bobo and your boy.
Go of the month.
By go of the season, man. Say you go of the season. Kakamadini 2 goals a bit more contested for Saudi and Japan.
Our league no mun should be job.
Defender, all my assist, all my goals. And you may be now perfect no blasters no. Your friend and ye. But the same people may say one person should sit here and tell us, hey, Prince Ousure there. And where Pele more than be identify. Now be come na krano. Under 23 under 17 no ground. Yakoba Ugobobi. But you see a coffee blaster near Piana Chicot Nakosho. One man in a corner and found over catches a local place in Yadia. One Freddy or Yadia. Oh, Fred Benjamin Asari on game. Benjamin Asari on game. 3 for as a particular series competition or
Okay.
As a particular series competition. I give you a man's and all. I don't have Gideon as up and as a Gideon about Tranche was a penny. Momonya di omo ye no natural team ye nyina ye de awo ye de jam some ntwa so maye da bia ya me ma quotation is a blaster call up na ba me say the national team call up should be based on the universalistic ethos of meritocracy yeah the merit and the national team.
Yes,
but with the particularistic approach makura enie we agency na nam ha me see senior agency a Husien Mohamed of Accra folk as a midfielder in Ghana today, Prince Owusu of Midiama and ba anywhere close and mayor. But your friend Prince Owusu ja Husien because Husien no any agency wa mo ebetimi di na wura ba bia ezo mo ndi ra mo manyasa
Richard Pepe Suarez. I akoma